Hi guys, my name is Chanel Davis. I am the CEO and the founder of the 11th Hour Consulting and Support Group. I've been a registered nurse for almost 9 years, and most of my experience and specialty has been with hospice and palliative care. Throughout my nursing career, I've traveled all over the U.S., being of service to many families and taking care of several hospice patients. Being that the majority of hospice patients receive hospice services in their place of residence, it is very common for a patient to live with a family member or a close friend who's considered their caregiver. It was in that time that I started to observe a common trend in regards to the lack of education and support given to the caregivers and family members. Although the hospice teams really try to do their best to educate patients and families about the hospice philosophy, sometimes there's just not enough time or available resources to do so. I myself have spent several hours talking to patients and families, explaining the fundamentals of hospice and providing education on how different companies operate. I've established trusting rapport and good relationships with the families and patients that I've encountered. The most rewarding part for me was that after I provided the education to the patients and family members, they were much more relieved and much more confident in their ability to provide adequate health care to their loved one, and also in their ability to make the appropriate decisions when necessary. On the other side of that, I worked side by side with hundreds of dedicated and compassionate nurses who, like me, found that being a hospice nurse is a divine calling and a true passion. Although being a hospice nurse is very fulfilling, it too can have its moments of despair in which nurses also need additional support. I also receive a lot of questions and messages from other nurses that currently work in different areas of specialty who have strong interest in becoming a hospice nurse, but they don't know what to expect in the hospice workplace, and they are unaware of the hospice criteria. I created the 11th Hour Consulting and Support Group primarily for the hospice caregivers, those people who are taking care of hospice patients. Being a caregiver is not as easy as it seems. Caregivers face their own sets of hardships and obstacles, which I intend to shed light upon so that they can know that they are not alone and that there is hope. And with that being said, I want you guys to know that I did not forget about my fellow colleagues and nurses. This program is designed for hospice nurses or nurses who are seriously considering a career in hospice. This program is provided in a webinar video format in which I go over key factors related to hospice. I provide you with demonstration videos and pertinent information to supplement whatever knowledge that you may already have about hospice. But most importantly, I provide you with key tips and techniques on how to take better care of yourself as a caregiver or a nurse, and how to reduce and manage your stress levels. After signing up for this program, you should have an enhanced understanding of hospice, and with using the tips provided, you should feel more confident and assured in being a caregiver and providing optimal care to your loved one or your patients. In this program, you will also be able to connect with other caregivers or nurses by using your assigned group chat. This way, you can share your experiences, ask questions, and connect with like-minded individuals and other people who are or have experienced similar situations. That way you can learn and receive additional support. So if anything that we've discussed rings a bell for you, I want you to hit the link below to subscribe, and let's press that restart button on your hospice experience.